И всем привет, ребятки. Ну чё, вот выпала опять свободная минутка. Можно побегать. Хогвартс. Часик другой. Вообще что-то в последнее время нифига нет времени на игры. То работа, то сад, то стройка. Просто вообще разрываешься. Чё у нас тут хоть? Погнали по сюжетке. Помню хоть малёх. Что происходит там? Так, карта мира. Опа, она. А вот сюда тогда. Там долетим. Что там происходило там?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Included. Не понял. Здесь залететь нельзя, да? Ну да, может какой-то же этой... Подождите. В какой-то пещере же были. Бежим, 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 бежим. Туда, да? Давай. Светлячки. Красотища. Тикс. Так, а я туда-то заходил вообще, нет? Ну да, заходил. Тут эти... Все, я вспомнил. Мы переоделись во все черное с какими-то черепушками. Точно. Так, ну здесь-то уже летать можно? Давай, родная. Уговариваем. Да чтоб тебя. Так. Так, ну чё, будем прорываться с боем. Сейчас найду место, где тут можно приземлиться более-менее, так чтобы... Все, мужики. Вам хана.
I'll snap that wand. Oh, that was meant for that.
Пострадай немножечко. Дай. Кого кидаешь-то? Что-то я никого тут не наблюдаю. Пострадаем. Ух ты же, ядрить. ребятки. О, регистрация на ТПшку.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rib and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Что-то я это пропустил. Ну ладно, потом почитаем. Что-то после нашего расследования мы там все нас обсуждают, трясем. Но мы сейчас не об этом.
Could be some of Ranrock's loyalists in there. Best be careful.
Леонтия, не ссыни никого.
No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
А Лодгок, небось, нас предав, зараза, ведь. Что-то вот не нравится он мне, какой-то он темный. Причем, как и все эти гоблины, шмоблины. Все эти орки на одну морду.
Look at the size of this mine. Lodgok, where are you?
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Чё? Посрать вообще. Бежать? Тихо, пацаны. Суету не наводим.
Revelio.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
Так. Поехали на метре.
Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Да? Управляешь? Серьезно?
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our
А чё я что-то разве управляю?
Who was on that car? Let me have with his car, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio.
Что ж такое? Опа. А, я думал, какая-то записка интересная.
Confringo.
Ага, Коренинга, блин. Текс. Чего?
I wonder where these pipes go.
Так, ребятки, тут нужно будет тянуть.
Revelio.
Pipes. Where is this pipes go? Вот я так утрирую, конечно. Чего, кто? Ух ты. О. А ты сдохнешь.
Confringo.
Бежать?
Revelio.
Лошарчики. Лошару мы толкали.
Confringo.
Так, что-то еще мы допустили. Так,
Revelio.
что у нас тут есть? Ой.
Wingardium Leviosa.
И чего? Такс. Давай лезь, что ты встал.
Revelio.
Ну, перестали к мне. Текс. Ага.
Revelio.
А что-то там интересное? Не знаю, что не вижу. Тик-тик-тик-тик-тик-тик-тик-тик. Вингардиум Левиоса. Так, значит, все-таки тут туда, наверное, да? Или куда? О! Так. Давай, 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 как-то это все быстрее происходит. Ну ты чё, родная? Вингардиум Левиоса. Ух, сколько вас тут ядрить, ваш коромысла. Тихо, лежать. Ну-ка, пострадай. Карара.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Собираем. И одно фуфло, ребят. Ничего интересного нет. Так. Я предлагаю сломать сразу, если там вообще ничего нет интересного. А там ничего интересного нету. Давайте мы все это сломаем. Хотя бы зелень все сломаем. Продажи от нее толку особо нет. Так, ладно, это пока оставим. Фигня. Блин, вообще, вот как так? Абсолютно ничего нет нормального. Конфринга. Так, дальше. В смысле? Так я же разжег уже инцендию. А, это я все бегу в отвёку еще. Мне кажется, он специально ее сюда заманил. Чтобы ранроку ее сдать, типа, и заработать свои преданности.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Да как нехер делать вообще? Так, сначала уберем большого, потому что он нас заколебет. Так, все, вот теперь сейчас все будет намного проще. Все? Что это со мной? А что это со мной? Тут меня проклял, что ли? Интересно.
Revelio.
Или это какой-то?
find a way to stop that drill.
Так, сейчас мы вот малеха обрушим. Все. О, бой. Я, да, и чё?
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
Да ладно.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me?
Какие они все-таки смешные коротышки.
It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
Вот скотина, а. Погнали на мопеде. Блин, вот взял этот мудак и убил брата своего.
Poor Lodgok,
Да уж.
dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Печалька, печалька, ничего не скажешь.
Now to get out of this blasted place.
А теперь куда? К этим рассказывать, что ли? Сейчас посмотрим.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Да, жалко. Жалко. Детка этого мелкого. Так, задание. Поговорить с Нати. Знать, как живет Нати. Бесплатно. Так, ну сюжетки пока нет. Или просто еще сейчас она не включилась. Давайте пока посмотрим. Что там? А, блин, вот появилась. Так, нет, все, пойдем. Блин. А мы вот кидаву еще пока не знаем. А очень хочется. Очень хочется Аваду Кедавру. Блин, от этого товарища нет никаких вестей-то. Давайте это все-таки посмотрим. Так, что у нас тут? Что интересного? Вообще, какие-то бестолковые штуки. Я, конечно, не знаю, может быть, они реально нужны, но я их не использую. Так, Хогвартс. Да, тик-так, колотить. Сейчас с Надькой поговорим. Так, куда? Туда, да? Тут все еще зима. Еще никак лет не наступит. Блин, ну, ребят, ну я ж прям вот непосредственной близости переместить. Ё-моё, как далеко бежать. Что там за кабан?
Rebellion.
Так. Здесь что-то у нас написано. Так, герб Хогвартса. На гербе Хогвартса изображен лев, змея, орел и барсук, которые представляют 4 факультета школы. Так это барсук, а я думал, это крыса. Снизу красуется девиз Драка Дорминс Нунквам Титиландус, что означает никогда не щекочи спящего дракона. Понятно.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Нет, нет у меня сейчас момента. Давай потом. Туда.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
Давай.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself,
какая.
he would still be alive today.
Вечно
My
люди
mother and I
любят
tried to go on
винить
without
себя
him, but
во всем.
it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
И кого там даешь, тараканов, что ли? Так, ладно. Что там еще? Да что такое? Так, это фигня. Это что? Не хочу эти все флиппендели. Пень. Погнали, в общем, в зал картографии. Топанимся, нафиг, париться не будем. Зал картографии. Лев, орел. Блин, не успел посмотреть мангуста этого. Или барсук. Барсук, не мангуст.
Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
А чего студент to say-то? Все так уже известно.
You received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bradbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bradbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bradbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bradbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bradbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Окей. Давай. Тикс. Карта мира. Так, ух ты. Вон уж куда. Так, но отсюда по-любому все равно быстрее набраться. Теперь мы плотно взялись за эту часть карты, да? Взлетаем. И погнали. Высоту наберем. Я думаю, что, не перемахнет горку, что ли? Я так и знал. Ну, летит на форсаже она намного дольше, чем раньше, конечно. И набирает, по-моему, быстрее. Ну, что творишь? Да ты что? Не пукни. Домик чей-то. Тикс. Ех. Что у нас тут? Болтрушайка. Опа. Чуть такой тут. Подождите. Так, тут явно где-то мерлиновская фигня. Ну и хрен с ним. Не хочу. Потом. Не очень хочется отвлекаться на все эти побочки. О, и ТПшечка тут. Отлично. Вообще великолепно.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the keepers for information.
Очевидно, из дневничка они.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Так, слушай, фиг. Обожди. Мне не до тебя. Может быть, там авада-кедавру дадут. Авада-кедавра! Все, нахер, потом с фигом мы потом разберемся. Это все не важно. Это все уже не важно. Ой, ТПшечка у нас тут вообще великолепно. И мы соберем все 3 непростительных заклинания. Наконец-то мы будем полноценным темным магом. Ну там вот это вот еще. Каруселька вот эта вот. Флипенда. Ну, хрен с ним, ладно, потом как-нибудь мы его изучим.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous.
Revelio.
He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
Да, я хер.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
Что ты перекладываешь?
I should have stopped him before.
Здорово.
Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Инферы, эти зомбики.
Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Подождите. Если там инферы, то мы должны взять огоньку. Чё, куда? Туда? Заходим. Интересно, на них заморозка влияет как-нибудь на зомбарей?
Revelio. Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Let's find, давай. Квикли. Так. Ну, да, этот.
Revelio.
Так.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's find. Так, что у нас там наверху? Подождите.
Revelio.
И чё мы сюда залезли? Странно. Ну ладно.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Вот они! Ну-ка, бах!
Confringo!
Incendio. Confringo.
Что такое быстро это, падла?
Leviosa!
Иди сюда. Сдохни, падла. Так, сейчас я все соберу. Побежим дальше. Так, что у нас там? У нас ничего. Куда идти-то? Ага. Тут эта фигня не срабатывает. Я не помню. Давайте. А, ну сюда, вот, да. Да что ж такое-то с этими глазищами-то?
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Иди сюда. Да, против этого хера ты чё? сделаешь? Да, блин, я неправильно сделал. Да, я же вроде тройку нажимаю.
I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Ну, я попробую, конечно, не обещаю, что я его не грохну, этого пидорчука, но... А чё с них больше, кроме бошек этих сраных, ничего не вываливается, да? Ну ладно. Конфринга. Куда мы идем-то? Я вообще уже не помню. Найдите Себастьяна, блин, где его искать? Себастьян, ты где? Опа-на, опа-на. Что-то я не припомню этого места, ребят. Так. Да не... Что творишь-то? Да идти твою колотить. Сюда. Так. Какой мостик из костей. Так. Я правильно иду? Что-то я не пойму, куда я вышел. Опа. О, ребятки, это вот та комната. Помните? С кучей всего интересного. И что у нас тут? Куча. Что-то интересное хоть есть? Эй! Ничего, походу, нет. Так, а здесь что? Денежка. Да хватит угомонись ты, твою мать. Чем мы тут взяли-то? Смотреть. Так, 54-55. Вообще несущественная разница. Вообще никакой разницы. Ой, подождите, там что-то еще было. Снаряжение. А, так это все то же самое. 58, 54. Лажа. Лажа. Так. Да. Побежали. О, сколько вас там? До хера. Ребятки, сюда. Давайте немножечко уменьшим ваши. Себастьяном будем ботаться в конце. Да. Все собрал. Так. Сука, паук. Очень интересно. Ладно. Типа ты не отсюда, да? Я тебя тут... О, что-то их там, ребят, много. Их там очень много. Да идти твою. Спокойно, спокойно. Да. Только бошки, блин, насобирали. Ничего больше нету. Ой, я здесь много в итоге-то вальнул. Так. Так, это... И все. Блин, это был тупик. Ладно. Это был тупик, ребят. Павук пропал, кстати, куда-то. Очень интересно. Ботики. Вон он. Козёль. Так, ты чё, родной? Что за нахер-то? Да идите, как... О, что-то я тут... Вот. Так, я понял вас. А почему она нет-то? А, вот. Да что за фигня-то? Она же собиралась. Во. Все. Здорово. Что у тебя есть интересного?
Isn't this incredible?
Да пипец вообще.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done?
Дядька Соломон.
Accio relic.
Я-то здесь при чем? Вы, говорит, двое натворили, люди вообще офигеют.
The relic. You'll pay for this.
Тихо, спокойно, спокойно.
I'm ending this now.
That relic is going to save Anne.
Туда иди.
I am protecting you, you boy. Now you've gone too far.
Ух ты, блин. Ну-ка. Блин, что-то как-то не особо его. Сюда иди. Сократим ваше число немножко. На, сволочь, сдохни, падла. О. А.
Cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
Те воды кедавра. One shot, one kill. Ух ты ж, твою мать. В смысле он не умер? Кедавра же она мгновенно убивает. Ну, кроме Гарри Поттера, конечно.
You've made your choice.
Да. Жестко.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
Она наделала. Братан, это у тебя крыша-то съехала вообще окончательно.
I must get out of here.
Эй!
I can't let him leave.
Так, подождите. Твою мать.
Rebellion.
А кедавру меня научить. Ну, я так не играю вообще ни хрена.
Sebastian, wait!
Стой, сука.
Confringo.
Застрелю.
Stop, Sebastian! Hold on!
Музыка-то какая слезоточная, да? Вся семейка у них больновастая, короче. Этих Себастьянов.
What is it?
В смысле? Ты дядь только что вальнул. Что значит? Что такое?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
Точно. Да, пожалуйста.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
Так это вообще без проблем. Есть. Есть, ребятки.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
А можно я тебя грохну?
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft. All right?
All right. Стой. Вот оно, родное мое. Эй.
Would you please meet with me in the great hall?
Accio.
On a different...
Confringo.
А почему я не могу его использовать-то? Странно. Ну ладно. Поговорите с Нати в большом зале. Давайте пообщаемся с Нати. Что-то я не пойму. А почему? А как это и где? Темное искусство, Авада Кедавра. При убийстве врага с помощью Авада Кедавры погибают все проклятые враги. То есть я могу сначала наложить на них вот эту вот фигню. Как она там называется-то? Вот. Круцо. А потом Авада Кедавры сразу двоих крохнуть. Так. Да, конечно, я хочу приобрести талант. Вы чё? Класс. Это классно. Так. Погнали с Надькой поговорим. В смысле, не пойму. То есть... Вот же она. То есть просто так размахивать палочкой я не могу. Авада кидать налево и направо, да? Нужно конкретно на кого-то ее. Ладно.
Some days are more difficult.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind. And I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here.
Они там, кроме как вот это вот бесились, чем-то занимались интересным, и вообще Или вот они только по саваннам носились и нифига больше ничего не делали. Ой, слушай, ты заколебала ныть.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest
Да
of
грохни,
Rookwood's
пойдем, в
miserable
конце
lot.
концов, а?
Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Очень helpful. Слушайте, а теперь мы ведь можем с вами шапку какую-нибудь нацепить. Что у нас здесь? Какая-нибудь темная шапка есть какая-нибудь? Мы ж типа теперь ведьма. Полноценная ведьма, такая прям вот злая. О. Гарри Поттер. Только училка. О, типа мой ведьмак. Нафиг. А шапку оставим. Так, кто-то у нас тут в бою. Так, с этой мы пообщались. Так, что такое? Нафиг эти камни в пенях вообще. Так, чё, давайте тогда вот это погнали. Испытание. Там, может, и авадутские давры получится испытать. Было бы неплохо. Ага, опять за 3 звезды нам бежать. Ну, хотя тут, да, ТПшка есть. Вернемся к нашим баранам. Ну, прям вообще, да? Прям такая темная волшебница. Так, фиг. Что мы делаем-то? Вот тебе и каменный.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Ктулху какой-то. Ну, давай. Что ты
Do
знаешь?
you recognize the head sculpted there?
Нет.
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Может, что-то башку сюда притащить? А?
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Да в легкую вообще.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now,
Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Да как два пальца, блин. Ну погнали, чё? Заклинание, значит, говоришь, на него не действует, да? Ну, попробуем. Трайнем. О, абсолютно новое это. Карта. Это интересно. Летаем? Летаем. Погнали. Ниже. Пойдем на бреющем на полном форсаже. Да не ори ты. Ой, этот я. Ой, Яки.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Яков вижу.
Suppose it's worth a look. An astronomy table should prove useful once the sun's down. This must be the place.
Чего ты взяла? А, кит. Где этот дурмарок? Дурмарок. Extreme danger. Danger. Turn back. Да сейчас. Danger, 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 danger. Эй! Дерьморок. Что такое? Точно какашка.
Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself.
А может, не надо? Ё-моё, какой красавчик. Сюда. Давай, чё ты? И чё? Все, измотались, что ли? Так быстро? Ой. Ой-ой. Ну-ка. А вот против древней магии это не особо, да, товарищ? Он меньше, что ли, стал? Или мне кажется? Ну-ка.
You were going to help me.
Ну какая повелительница-то, а? Точно. Истинная темная волшебница. Мы еще и поедем на нем. Вообще класс. Вау. Персональный урон имеет мощная атака в руке, которая наносит много урона врагам и некоторым награждением. Удерживайте, чтобы начать, когда на инструментах истощают его. Я понял. Интересно. Ничего себе. Вау. Все, я понял. Давай, побежали. Вот это у меня коняска. Классная коняска.
Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Трех врагов одновременно. Савады кедавры. Да фиг с ним, ладно. Разгоняемся.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
You let things catch your eye too easy.
Come out, you! Thought we'd forget about that guy.
Лошарики.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Да ты издеваешься, что ли? Ты такую штучку приручила, и тут, блин, тебя пугают какие-то вот
We're
эти вот...
crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
Ты прям напролом можно нестись.
Time for you all to clear out.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Да конечно. Спуйся, хренулься. Так, вот мы добрались. Ну чё, сейчас фиг, наверное, вообще охренеть. А, он же улетел, блин. Ну ладно. Так. А как?
How about some sightseeing?
А, там отпечатки его. Все, я понял. Ну, а там стандартно, я понял. Так, ну я думаю, что слезть... Понятно, я понял. Я понял. Все, слазим. Да спрячь эту хрень.
Revelio.
Давайте как-то висеть.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope
Да я и так пример представляю,
My
кем была
memories should
Исидора.
answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Подожди ты, возвращаться-то в Чембер. Давай сначала посмотрим, что тут есть.
Revelio.
О, вот это. Да. Слушай, здесь всегда был сундук. А теперь хрен с два, да? Ну ладно. Чё с вами? Смотрим. Вспоминашку.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganlock,
Сейчас будет какой-то бу.
Мистер Морган?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
Ну понятно, что. Власть, все дела.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
Это что, хранилище вот этой магии? Ну да, похоже.
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? We won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
А то что?
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Думаю, вряд ли вы ее победите даже вдвоем. Даже втроем. Ух ты! Ну, я не знаю, за это ее как бы убивать вот так вот прям сразу. Что-то этот козел в челме не договаривает. Что-то он не договаривает. Слишком все просто и ясно. Она типа плохая, мы типа хорошие, мы ее баха убили.
The caverns below Hogwarts where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
Ну, блин.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
То есть палочку мне присвоить не дадут, я так понимаю. Можно будет ей только открыть что-то там. Ну и ладненько. Жалько, конечно, так. Какого-нибудь плащика более подходящего нету. Со скелебронами нет, что ли, никакого плащика? Ну, блин. Я так не играю. Ладно, пусть будет это. Так, ребятки, что там, куда нам, чего нам? Давайте, что ли, вот этого товарища, с этим товарищем пообщаемся.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Заходим. Опа-на. Здрасте.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Ну ты все.
Turn me in.
Пообщалась.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
Хотел.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one.
Не, братан, ты мне
I
больше не
regret
нужен.
everything I did.
Все заклинания
I
я тебе
know what I
узнал,
did was
так что
wrong.
может тебя
I
сливать.
only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me.
Да нет, тебе
No
прощения.
matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
А где Оминус? А, вот он ты. Че, он трансгрессировал, что ли? Зараза.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
Конечно, нам
We don't
придется
have a
его.
choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Короче, сливаем Себастьяна. Нафиг он нам уже не нужен. Ух, как все разлетается весело. Мне нравится. Так, 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 так. Погнали. Палочку. Палочку будем делать. Выручалочку. А, может сейчас это к этому Метелкину зайдем. Он что-то там хотел пообщаться. Где тут он, Метелкин-то? Здесь, по-моему, да, он живет, нет?
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Сейчас.
What are we looking for today?
Слушай, а я вот раз к тебе зашел. Давай, наверное, мы все тебе продадим. Всю эту какашку. Что-то я не пойму. Подождите секунду.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Подождите. А, все. Ну, так, хорошо. А что там шляпка? 55, 54, 58. А где вот эта вот такая текстурка рваная этой фигни? Вот это? Ха-ха. Нафиг. Так, ладно. К Оливандеру пойдем. Че опять ждать-то? Дня? You want a wait. Блин, твою же волю. Просто, значит, зайти нельзя, да?
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done.
Ну-ка. Кеш, что вот получилось-то? О, симпатичный.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Блин, ну вы хоть это-то мне скин-то от нее оставите. Красивая. Ага.
I'm afraid you're on your own.
Да и нахер мне
I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there?
Иди-ка ты в жопу.
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Блин, дайте я ему всеку, а? Ну дайте я ему всеку, ну пожалуйста. Блин.
Annihilation.
Сдохни, падла.
Made a grave mistake.
Ой, да ладно тебе. Рот закрой. Сам ты спустить, баранина. Вот. Ага. На. Падла. Где ты? Ну-ка. О. На, сука. Лошок. Ну, на. Слабак.
Rebellion.
Просто слабак.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened.
Сейчас, подожди. Сейчас мы ко всем сходим, всем все расскажем. Сначала все залутаем. Конечно же. Ты где? Сюда иди. Я могу открыть? Херу, наверное. 3-й уровень. Не могу открыть. Так. Как туда попасть? Ну, собственно, просто. Вот так. Жестокость. Так, ладно, что, возвращаемся, Зар. Зар. Да? Летим. Летим. Hogwarts. Зал картографии. Палочка у меня. Этого лошарика я грохнул. Нашел с кем связаться. Какие самонадеянные все-таки. Еще он на меня что-то там сказал. Какая самонадеянность. На плащ бы на один глянул. Вон черепушки летают туда-сюда.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials, to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Must be the way to the repository.
Сейчас, сек. Нет, тут до этого внешнего вида. Какашки. Просто какашки. Ничего не могу сказать. Я так не играю. Давай, беги, что ты?
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Посмотрим. Эй, не
I
понял.
should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
А вот и булы.
The goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Эй, дайте мне кому-нибудь программу давать.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Все, серия, ёптель-моптель. Здорово! Сдохните оба.
Let's get this over with.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Нормально. Кедаврик, конечно, очень долго держается. Прям пипец долго. Слушайте, погодите. Блин, ну мне тогда останусь только с одним. Попробуем. О, здрасте.
Where are the other professors?
Not your best moment, I fear.
Давай-ка мне. Ну-ка сдохни пусть все нахуй. О! Неплохо. Неплохо получается. Да какой дедент-то? Вот магия, иди сюда.
Professor, that wall. That's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's no...
Lumos! Listen. More.
Да насрать мне на гоблинов. Да легко, вот так вот.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Как, говорит, ты можешь, зараза. А ты вообще просто... Ух ты.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Они-то справятся. Эй, ну начинается.
We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show the beast who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hecat.
Thank you, Professor.
Где он? А, еще один. Как же вы достали, да? Да сдохни ты, падла. Смотри, какой мощный. Какой-то зеленый. Шрек. Товарищ. О! Этих я знаю. Из Марвела этих напоминает. Помните, был Губитель, или кто там, Душитель, Асгард, это такой. У него из морды еще такой луч бил. Он за этим его посылали, за Тором. Я не помню, в первом, что ли, он был. Стоять. У меня палка. О, вот оно. Так, я должен этим завладеть.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I've decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind.
Коротышка.
Goblins built this repository. belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
Губёшки-то закатай.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Ты что, сука, делаешь с моим... Блин, вот мудак. О, элементаль какой-то. А, он в дракона превратился. Так, стопте. Давайте мы подходим. Чё?
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
А как? Что за этой фигней это сделать-то можно? А-а-а! Вон чё. Ну-ка. Ага. Раз, два. Так, я понял. Сюда, ты спер козлина мою эту. Так, что там надо? А, нормально. Зараза, какой же он... Так, что, куда? Сюда? Ну да. Тут даже собрать можно, ребят. Куда? А, вот, Final Battle сейчас будет.
You can't run forever, Unlock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
Ой, ладно, все, хватит трындеть. Так, а чем мы его раз... А, подождите. Нет. Нихера, не понял. Как ее раз... Чем ее разрушать-то? Что-то я ничего не понял. Вот это что ли? Точно. Ну-ка. Ребятки, а как хиляться? Кто помнит? Что-то я... Что у нас тут нет-то? Что у нас из атакующего? Вот это фигня? Стоять. Так, стоять. Что там было-то? Вот это? Блин. Ой, он там. Блин, я забыл, как хиляться. Вот вообще вылетело из головы. Сейчас я, походу, сдохну. И заново начнем. Так. Ой, а где тут оно? Кнопки-то. А, во. Исцелить G, ёпта. Ты допарил. Стоять. Колбасит. Теперь мы стали темной волшебницей.
Thank you, Miriam, for everything.
Все? Впитала в себя эту мощь, типа стала крутая, круче, чем Волдеморт.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as...
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's.
Yeah.
Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know that...
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
Угу. А что, за смертью Руквуда не ослабнет это, что ли, проклятие? По идее, проклятие должны ослабнуть после смерти того, кто наложил их. Ой, и вы это. Весна типа там наступила, я так понимаю, да? И чё, все? Мы сюжетку прошли? Поздравляем, вы завершили основной сюжет игры Хогвартс Наследие и подошли к концу своего учебного года. В связи с грядущими экзаменами СОВ, сейчас самое время проанализировать ваши успехи и заполнение руководства. Исследуйте мир вокруг, выполните все оставшиеся задания, взаимоотношения, побочные задания, а также постарайтесь заполнить свое руководство, насколько это возможно. То есть какое-то еще продолжение, что ли, для этого СОВ? Я немножко не понимаю. Как-то все это странно. То есть вроде я как игру прошел, а вроде как и нифига, да? Интересно. О, жарили с камнем. Ну-ка, вот это вот с этого места подробнее, пожалуйста. Ну-ка. О, класс. Супер. Как тут и было. Ну что там в этой коллекции-то, а? Ничего не так. Так, сейчас, ребят, пробежимся здесь по-быренькому. Посмотрим. Чтобы не горело просто. Восклицательный значок этот долбанный. Сколько всего еще, да, можно узнать? Так. Так, хрен с ним. А что у нас тут последний? Бой Харлоу. А, слушайте, мы же Харлоу-то так и не грохнули. Давайте-ка, наверное, пойдем его и вольнем. Так, это... Подожди. Есть новости насчет Себастьяна. Жду тебя в крипте. Поторопись. Ай, ну давай в крипту сходим, ну.
I have news about Sebastian.
Сейчас, в крипте я приду. Секундочку. Харлоу придется подождать. Но мы его сейчас грохнем. Так, на всякий случай.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
Sebastian brought all of this on himself. We tried and tried to stop him.
We did. I just wish things had turned out differently.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend.
Да, точно.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Слил его, точно, я прям вот друг. Так, все, хрен с ним. Где тут? Вольнем Харлоу и закончим на сегодня, наверное. Я, честно говоря, даже не знаю, есть ли вообще смысл дальше проходить. Что тут побочки делать? Ну, их тут миллион, наверное. Это еще черт знает, насколько растянется. Сейчас вот Харлоу вольнем. Как бы и... Так вот, а что это я? Почему я не могу? А я тогда вот на этой жучке потребую.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Давай разгоняйся.
This looks intriguing.
Вы ничего не видели. Я пришел пешком.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Конечно.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Я готов.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
Так, сейчас. Погодите, вот это обязательно нужно.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that.
Логично.
As do you.
That I do.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know.
Да вот же они, ёпта. Сдохнуть, падла. Все. Что, еще не все, что ли? Не закончились? Зараза. Первый раз. У меня что-то пролетело. Ну-ка, пострадай, мама.
They got what they deserved.
Come now, you can do better than
Вот он.
that. Can't you? Little Nat Sione, innit? And her
О,
excruciatingly
господи, что ты такой
loyal
стрёмный-то,
companion.
товарищ-то?
You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Да я сломаю ему это. Ну-ка, сдохни, падла. Все. О, не все. Сдохни. Раз, что ты говоришь, живучий-то, падла? Начинается, блин. Ну вот, не дали мне его грохнуть. Че, убили, что ли, эту? Нате. А, не, живая.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Ну?
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
О чем ты вообще думала,
What on
подруга?
earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I am sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty?
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh. Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Пожалуйста. Всегда пожалуйста. Ну давайте глянем, что там еще Уизли от нас хочет. Я надеюсь, это близко. Ну, эта ТПшка близко. Не хотелось бы опять всю башню пробегать. Что-то я уже вообще прям засыпаю, уже глаза просто закрываются. А, нет, прямо здесь.
By all accounts, Hogwarts would be lost without...
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide.
No.
May I see it?
Of course.
Да там что толком не запомнил.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
А что, школа еще что-то чему-то может меня научить? Страничка где-то летает. А где? Это что? Короче, там много еще всего, да? Ну, можно будет, конечно, по этому всему пробежаться. Но на сегодня давайте все-таки заканчивать. Уже поздно. Вы не удивляйтесь, что я все время там вам спокойной ночи желаю, еще что-то, потому что мое видео обычно выходит на следующий день. Потому что я уже не в состоянии его закачивать вечером. Я закачиваю на следующий день. Поэтому спокойной ночи всем. Всем спасибо, что смотрите. Подписываемся на каналчик, ставим лайкосики обязательно, комментируем. Всем спасибо. Жму кнопку. Всем пока-пока.